Boom. Here we go. The countdown's already going.
I think 15 picks are allowed. I'm pretty sure. Actually, I'm not sure.
What, you mean the relaxing level 15 with the 4-frame drop?
Yeah, I wonder if anyone would try to take advantage of it. I feel like if you were playing against a roller who would never press down, you could try to like get really far ahead or something and force timer, right? If you're like a dash player, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the
So that way
strategy
they
looks like. Oh, the 1 point.
That way they couldn't roll forever on 29 against you if you were like speed running 15.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Oh my gosh, the scores. Okay. No one saw anything.
Brodin with a massive lead.
What, you mean the 1 point lead that it was a little bit?
Yeah. Okay. They took some pretty early burns, but Brodin has played a lot of TEC. I don't think they played so much classic as they have just like I know they used to play a lot of like modern, like the master mode and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I think Brodin has a master clear. Am I wrong? They might not.
Maybe. I know Brodin was throwing down a little bit of TGM at the CTWC this year, and definitely very good at that series as well. So a variety of Tetris skills, we'll call it that.
Yeah, Brodin definitely likes to play modern Tetris too.
Oh, Fractal was trying to go for a... Oh, did you see that? That tuck.
I missed it. Is it a T-tuck? That T-piece?
Yeah, it just went and zipped all the way over.
Oh, like a mix with a desync?
Well, no, it was just a big overhang.
Or it was just legitimate? Okay. I'll have to...
It was a good roll.
I'm sure one of the lovely chat members will clip it for me to watch later.
It was maybe even the tuck ever. The tuck of all time. SZ. So many S's and Z's for Fractal. What the heck? It's Worm Day.
Yeah, Brodin had a much better board to accommodate all of that, and
yeah, Fractal
handled it very well.
The towers.
The Eye of Sauron.
Right, you got the blue tower for the S pieces and the red tower for the Z pieces, the Z pieces.
Brodin sets up the line spin. Looking for... Okay, I like that. So long bar right in the middle, knowing that they have some S pieces coming up. Or at least one at the moment. Unless they have some kind of hack to know more than one piece.
No, that would be concerning.
That would be a no-no move. Do not do that.
Yeah, you cannot imagine what it would be like if you actually had like the option to like turn on like 4 next pieces for classic mode.
Yeah. That would greatly decrease the difficulty.
Would it? Greatly? I don't know. Maybe.
I'd say so, because like even on classic zone battle, if you have a classic bag with a 4-piece preview, you can move pretty fast. Compared to like the one.
But what about? I think its hold piece is also making a big difference.
The whole piece is huge, because that's essentially like another piece preview if you use it right.
I guess from a certain point of view, yeah.
Fractal looking for that row up Tetris, being a little bit aggressive here. There we go. Tetris for Fractal.
I remember one time actually I turned off my next cube by accident. I had 0 next pieces, but I still had my hold on. So I just held down the hold button for the entire game and just used that as my next box.
Yeah.
Not optimal,
that's
of course.
That's the way to do it.
It's an emergency situation. It also means you can't use the hold piece because you're constantly using it.
Yeah, also on connected mode, there's the like no next.
Oh yeah, the no next blitz.
Piece you can use like hold.
True. Yeah, luckily minimal of that kind of funny business happening here in Classic.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, Brodin activating the the pop-out blitz for Fractal. Oh, that's gonna be huge. You know?
Any blitz in this would be just devastating.
Yeah, they would have to be toned down a lot.
An invert blitz on Classic. Yeah.
Yeah, I got bumped up on 29.
I want to see it, but it sounds like a nightmare.
Oh, definitely.
All right, Tetris 4, Brodin Damp, Fractal with a combo to bring it down to the bottom.
Because there's that that ROM hack that has like the garbage lines you can send back and forth on Classic.
Oh, right.
That's kind of similar.
They had that at the CTWC
After party,
I want to say.
Yeah. All right, so Tetris. Fractal is down 130,000 points because Brodin was just playing a fabulous level 18 game.
Yeah, a near 600k transition, or close to it, and
right, it was like 580.
this is the kind of lead you want against Fractal moving forward.
Yeah, it's always good to score a lot of points. That's what I always say.
I would love to see if the if a player like Brodin Damp who's hyper tapping is out efficiencies a roller. I want to see like a roller have to use the 2-minute timer to get caught up. You know what I mean?
Right, the chase down timer.
Yeah.
Because 2 minutes is like, it seems like it's kind of a long time, but
it really comes and goes pretty quickly.
Right, and Classic especially because you can't like really play faster. Right, you can't push the blocks down any quicker than 19 speed. So.
Alright, Brodin had to deal with some high burning there for a while, so Fractal was able to negate that 100k lead that Alan had.
Right, wow, you're right, the lead is like, it disappeared.
No, yes, it's neck and neck, pretty much tied up right now.
Yeah, Fractal has just really strong post-19 gameplay today. Brodin Damp with
Alan would like that long bar.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a weird setup. I think Brodin knows, though. He's currently aware of the situation.
It is kind of goofy to look at.
Right, there's just a little thing floating over the well. And just...
Ooh, that hang, though.
This is tough. You gotta be a pretty quick individual to survive this one. Okay.
Ooh,
that T-hang.
That's it.
Yeah, that's wraps. So Fractal is gonna take the first game.
Going to be a menace in this losers bracket, especially if they are getting better and better at TEC as this tournament advances.
Right, you see Fractal enter the tournament and you're scared. It's like, oh, Fractal's also getting better as they play. You go, what?
There's a chance for the CTWC rematch of Eric and Fractal in the finals.
Oh, wait. Ooh, that would be something.
Well, I guess Eric would have to win. I won't talk about the other matches too much in case we have VODs here, but Eric has to advance through the winners still.
Yeah. I feel like that's safe to say that in order to stay in the tournament, you have to advance. Oh no, Brodin starting off with a little hole in the stack. Or maybe trying to go for the... Brodin wants the perfect wall transfer, but that Z is going to throw a wrench into things.
That one row up, you can play through this with being very patient for that perfect transfer.
Yeah. Might be a pecorino cheese.
At the same time, you're gonna have to burn sooner anyway, so I also understand why you would want to just get rid of that row as soon as possible.
Right, that's usually how...
Ooh! Was that intentional?
Doubtful, because that is a scary build. Needs something...
Oh
no! Oh! Tragedy. Just needed...
That's unfortunate.
Something to burn with, and the game said nope.
Part of me feels like I don't think it was intentional, but it could have been a really cheeky high skim, but they just didn't get the right pieces.
Yeah, set up a skim that high without the rest of the stack built out. Your relying on having a clean stack to fill in and have the line clear. It's definitely a risk. I don't think it's a risk you'd want to take when the stakes are high, when the engines are revving. The Honda fan cup.
The Honda Fan Cup fans.
Yeah, that's everyone in the chat right now. Honda fan cup fans. I hope so. I hope no one here is the opposite of a fan. Hater.
All right. Fractal looking to get back to that right well. Not the prettiest stack at the moment.
Right, it's under construction.
Yeah.
You know, they're remodeling over there.
At least it was quick. It's not like, you know, not like they're working on the roads here or anything where it takes forever. Into that Tetris.
Yep, the road is open. You know, I think it was the correct decisions to have the beeps and boops. I like the beeps and boops.
So, okay, once again, Alan with a pretty comfy start. Showing pretty good 18 play so far. But Fractal's still
interesting
a 2-game lead, looking for that sweep.
Yeah, setting up for a big tuck there with 2 squares, and it worked. Assuming it was intentional. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Misdrops happen at random times.
Yeah, it is hard to tell sometimes. Like, oftentimes players will misdrop and it creates a really cool setup, but you don't tell people that, you know, that it wasn't unintentional. Right. You just roll with it.
It was calculated.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
like some of them are on such a fine line. Like you think like, oh wow, that actually was like, as a spectator, you're like, oh wow, that actually was an awesome setup. But even like some really minor misplacements or something like that you don't see that you. I don't know. I just speak as a player that doesn't intend to do something at one moment and it just ends up being brilliant, and you just got to roll with it.
Right. I feel like that. Sometimes like my best moves are results of mistakes.
It's got to be on a hush-hush that it was an actual mistake.
Oh, no, of course. I was trying to do that all along. I'm thinking outside the box. I'm thinking backward.
Mm-hmm. So since Fractal cleaned up that early mess, it's been pretty back and forth, just trading Tetrises.
Alright, Fractal is behind, 70,000 points, but the first games or anything to say, what could happen. Fractal will probably just make up that difference on level 19 transition in a few, just real quick. Oh my god, the line spin. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen a lot of mistakes in their set against Hydrant Dude. But it seems like they're kind of cleaning up and looking a lot more consistent in this set. I haven't really seen anything too out of the ordinary or wild.
Right, that could be huge. Oh. Yeah, little burn set up here for Fractal. Ooh, I like that, actually. Right, but once again, Brodin with a pretty solid level 18 play here. Already has 500
that's going to be
100 lines.
Yeah, that's definitely Brodin's ticket to victory here, is this level 18 speed, I feel like, and then hopefully they can maintain it until 29, because they are not a roller, not able to play into those extremely fast levels. So this is the kind of lead Brodin Dam's going to want. This is actually pretty substantial.
Right, I'm happy to have 400k at like 100 lines.
Already at 613k.
Yeah,
It's quite a good 18 score. And you know what? I guess Fractal is a little bit behind on lines. Like, their score is not terrible. They're at 513.
Right, yeah.
So a 638 transition from Brodin. Very nice.
Alright, maybe shifting into a lower gear here. Just trying to survive and make sure you see those later levels where you can, you know, really cash in.
Right. Oh, kind of a little tricky here for Brodin Damp.
Yeah, should be doable, I think. Some good decisions happening. Left side just needs something. Eyepiece.
There we go.
No problem. No sweat. Alright, here's Fractal's time to shine.
Oh. A small misplacement there from Fractal, so won't be able to take too much advantage. It's kind of spiraling from there.
Yeah, there's a detour on the main road here.
Yeah.
But, oh, brilliant move there to clean up the stack. Very nice.
Tetris ready. And they are behind by near 10 lines, so... Thing is, there's that 2-minute timer. It could come into play here, especially if this goes into the post-29. I actually would like to see that, because I've never seen that dynamic yet, like the chase down timer on 29 play.
Right, yeah. I think it's happened once or twice. Like, I think, oh, wait, what was it? Kirby and someone, the chase down became a thing.
Oh, I must have, yeah. Oh, yeah, and Kirby tried to force it, right? I remember that.
Yeah, Kirby had a huge lead, topped out, and then the chase down started.
Fractal up high needs to get out of this. Kind of a tricky
scary
setup on that long bar, yeah.
Yeah, Brodin in control right now. Okay, decent moves by Fractal, but oop, okay. Bringing it down.
Very nice.
As long as we're getting these pieces to the sides. Nice flat placements. No, keep it cool. Stack mostly clean. Just needs to get the well open. But look at Brodin, 250k up.
That's a huge lead, and I kind of want to see how this plays out. I'm really excited for this post. Because that would force Fractal to have to go for Tetrises on post.
Maybe to like just make sure you get those points before it falls apart.
Fractal stacking very high here, knowing that they're probably need to get as much efficiency as possible.
Right, it's not quite 29 yet. You still have time to cash in when it's, you know, half as fast. Yeah,
Brodin with a 1.1.
Yeah, pedal to the metal for sure.
Very, very nice play.
But you can't feel like a lead is ever safe against Fractal.
Yeah.
Brodin.
No long bar.
Not gonna do much.
Okay,
there.
2-minute timer, 253k.
Tough.
You can't just line this out, can you?
I don't think so. Oh, but long bar, please, and a triple. Okay. So here we go. 200k to go, and you got that red time down there. If that expires, then Brodin wins, unless Fractal beats the score. So setting up for the Tetris.
I've wanted to see this. Okay. They get the Tetris though.
Okay. But these Tetrises are worth so many points. Okay. Needs to get this burned away. Ooh, tricky stack. Long bar would be great. Long bar is necessary. Gets it. That's actually a Tetris. 90,000 points to go. But, oh, it's getting out of control. No, not gonna happen. Oh my gosh. You know, Fractal had Brodin scared there.
Oh, that was crazy.
You know, Brodin probably thinking, yeah, I'm fine. But then Fractal's like, Tetris. I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I was kind of rooting for Fractal to keep up there, because I'm curious how lining out would measure against the 2-minute timer there, right? Like, how much would lining out in 2 minutes do you think?
Right. It's hard to say, because you do have scaling, right? your line clears are worth more and more points, but it's still 2 minutes is not a long time. Fractal's timer almost ran down to half. So I feel like lining out would be risky, because if you decide to line out and then you're like, wait, I still need 2 Tetrises, and you have like 30 seconds left, then you gotta scramble to get those Tetrises that might not pan out.
Yeah. I am curious how that would measure. Thing is, Fractal did go for 2 Tetrises there, and was catching up. Yeah. But I think I think that does force Fractal to go for Tetrises, which was kind of a bit of a topic, with the lining out meta at CTWC this year. So just interesting to see how that might play out.
Right, this year was the year of survival. In previous years, it's been mostly about level 19.
Yeah, your Tetris rate and efficiency and
right, efficiency, stacking as perfectly as possible. This time it was just like make it to 29 and make it further.
Just live.
Current objective: survive. Yeah, so maybe we'll see some rule sets change in the future. Who knows? But right now, that 2-minute timer is definitely spicing things up.
I know people, like, right when TEC came out, people were kind of weird about it, but at this level, especially when it's into post 29, it's kind of interesting.
I think definitely for the ranked mode, it definitely makes a lot of sense to keep the match flowing. So you don't just have these really long matches where people are just meandering about.
I kind of like it because it just spices it up. It changes how the game's played ever so slightly. It's just a very small thing that you can still strategize around it. Like even like pressing down, for example, on 15. If you do a 15 start,
right.
Like
in like modern style score attack, it's more about like it forces speed out of the opponent, whereas in classic it forces the efficiency out of the opponent. So,
yeah, exactly.
So, pretty cool. Wait, I just realized, has Super Shocky played in any of these Honda Fan Cups?
I don't know, that's a good question.
Super Shocky...
I don't think so.
Right? Definitely has pretty good classic skills on this game. Happens to be the Tri-Effecta champion, so... you'd expect a showing. Oh, Fractal, what the heck? I didn't even see that burn. Fractal's brain is just... advanced. Oh, Brodin. Tough stack. There's issues all over. There's little hairs growing on this cheese. Oh no. That left side is so tough. Wanted J, got an L, now has to do some more compromises, and that right side is stacking so high. T-piece, okay. And a few more burns. Whew, this is still kind of scary, but it's coming down, it's coming down. Alright. Okay. Alright, looks like Brodin does have this under control. Especially with that J piece.
It's a little bit precarious. Like, any mistake up here will spell defeat.
Right, like, we've seen people getting these ridiculous digs today. You gotta be focused the entire time. And Brodin, looking much better now.
Yeah, very nice. The bad news for Brodin is, like, they're going to want any efficiency they can get against Fractal early on. They're ahead by 15 lines and still slightly behind. So Brodin Damp is really going to have to turn it up here on this post transition before 29, so that you're going to want to have to make Fractal work for it on post 29 if it comes to it.
Right, and that might be tough. Right, because Fractal has been having some great 19 games today. The previous game, there were some mess-ups that caused a big slowdown. But, if Fractal can keep it together, then it's going to be really tough for Brodin.
Hmm.
And there it is,
Yeah.
level 19 with 440 transition.
You know, Fractal's up really high with this left well.
Scary.
Okay.
Wait,
That was still
okay.
left well scary.
Yeah, 3 Tetrises. And there we go. So Fractal actually still kind of an awkward stack, even after those Tetrises. Oh, and going for the burn into level 19. Wait, Fractal. Kind of risky.
Okay.
Because I thought that Fractal was playing very cautiously, you know, on level 19 so far, but it's like such a risky move.
Maybe they took offense to that. They're like, I'm not a cautious player. Watch this.
Oh, I mean, if you saw the 29 gameplay for sure, right? That was just like, all right, go turbo Tetris mode. All right, Fractal is bringing it down, and Brodin is Tetrising and closing that gap. So it's kind of hard to see because, you know, Brodin's a few lines in the future.
Yeah, still really close score-wise right now. I guess Fractal is cleaned up, so...
Right, whoever's clean in Tetrising will have the advantage here.
Yeah, right now I think Fractal may have a very, very small pace lead, but anything can happen at this point.
Right, it's close, it's close. And this is match point, so right, important game for Brodin. Ooh, nice burns by Brodin.
Yeah, very nice.
Oh, Fractal, something happened.
Well, forcing even just a few burns will be helpful for Brodin. Every burn counts at this position when it's so close. Anything that isn't a Tetris is going to show. Nicely done by Fractal to clean that up. Not really. Okay, they get the L piece, which was perfect for that situation to set up for Tetris, and they hit it.
Right. Ooh, this is close.
Yeah, it's really close. I'm a little worried for Alan, honestly, if they can't get some kind of lead going into this 29. I mean, I guess at least they have the real-time lead going for him, right? And Fractal is going to have to clean up a little bit here.
Right, Fractal is digging. You know, could be not quite archaeological, but still a lot of lines. And especially here at level 27, the points are increasing per line clear.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is actually... Oh, nice burn by Fractal. I think that was a misdrop adjustment or something. That was good.
Yeah, Alan kind of getting the lead they need. Especially because Fractal hasn't been Tetrising at all.
You know, Alan can do a little bit of work here. Just has to keep the stack super low. You know, old school 29 gameplay.
I almost wonder if they should... No, maybe they shouldn't top out. Okay. So that's going to be 1,040,000.
Right. So 106,000 point chase down for Fractal. Let's see.
This should be line outable, I would guess. Especially with triples and doubles in the mix.
Not that lining out is totally easy or anything.
No, I'm just saying it's less of a factor than it was in game 3.
Alright, scary situation for Fractal. Yeah, high stack.
Oh, wow.
Needs long bars or so. Ooh, okay, getting burns. You know, could this be the Miles dig? Oh. Ooh. No.
Oh,
no, not gonna happen.
Okay, we're going to a decider, Kibby. GG.
Indeed. Fractal, like, disappeared off of the webcam zone, unfortunately. So, I think Fractal is aware of this.
It became a boxer avatar in space. It is their final form. They're now a particle beast.
Yeah, these avatars made up of all the little points of light. Oh, I just did an emote by accident. Whoops. Right. Okay, let me check the... Alright, so we're just gonna get started. Alright. Yeah, I forgot that spectators can do emotes in the tech lobbies.
I think, can you? I'm not sure if you can disable that or not. I think you can, right? I thought they added that.
You can
Maybe
make,
not.
You can make spectators invisible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but why would we do that, you know? Ruin the fun.
So Fractal's cam just out of order here.
Right. I was going to look into it, but then the game started, so... Well, let's... Yeah, I don't have any ideas.
Nice tux there from Fractal with a kind of, they had a weird situation going on there, but did a pretty good job of handling it.
Oh, I forgot to assign Brodin the point. Whoop. Bing. Okay.
I like Brodin Damp has been kind of outperforming Fractal on these 18 and 19 levels, aside from their top out early on, obviously. But I'm about to sneeze, and I'm going to turn around momentarily and stop talking. Okay.
Shen, I'm a flippin' wizard. I hit the mute button right when your like mic spiked with the sneeze, so stream didn't even have to hear it.
Beautiful.
Right, yeah, Brodin definitely played super clutch in the previous game to get that efficiency rolling out on level 19 transition. And we've seen like what, the 600 something transition in a previous game, so yeah, Brodin's been playing peak Brodin, I would say. Like CTWC and Honda Fan Cup, Brodin's strong.
Yeah, I don't know. Was Brodin doing this in the matches before, pressing down?
Oh, wait, good point. Yeah, because I remember the single push down point at the start, but this is a little bit more.
Well, I mean, given how the matches have played out, it makes sense, right?
Yep, that speed puts pressure.
The last
on
two games have been, yeah, Fractal trying to chase down the score, and on like 29, which is not easy to do. So this would like
Fractal
ideally force Fractal to go for Tetris. Fractal is really high.
Ooh,
yeah.
Wait, scary. Okay. Oh, okay, good burns. But needs to get this well open and get an eyepiece, maybe? Okay, triple. Whew. Okay. I was scared, because this is the decider round. The loser gets eliminated from the tournament. So that could have been it right there, but no. It was not over.
I like that. I like that there's actually a very valid reason to push down right now, which, you know, before is more semantics on whether you push down or not, but like because of the timer and how these matches are playing out between these two, it really does make sense, in my opinion, that Brodin Damp is pressing down to force a further chase down.
If you don't have level 29 as a resource, and your opponent does, that means they can play for longer. So you need to reduce the amount that they can play longer for, and you do that by playing faster.
Yeah, and like rolling, is it possible to really press down while you're rolling? I don't think so.
It would be some gymnastics with the hands, for sure. Right, because what you do is you put thumb pressure on the left or the right button at a time, and then you slam the controller into the thumb. So moving the thumb to the down button from where it usually sits around left and right might be a little tricky.
Can you roll down inputs? That'd be kind of funny.
I think there is some weird bug or behavior with rapid pressing the down button. But I am not an expert in this field, so I don't know if you could push down faster. People who make tasses might know this.
Yeah, I assume if you could push down faster, we'd have saw that in Tetris tasses already. So I would guess not.
Well, you know, maybe it's like saves a frame or two here and there, so it's not super noticeable maybe. Oh, what the heck? Level 19? All right. Almost a 600k transition there for Brodin. Pretty much exactly where he wants to be.
Brodin is also getting. I guess they were still in the groove. They still had some push down points on 19 there. Okay.
Right, because you can't actually make the piece go any faster, but you can pick up some points.
No, yeah, it's literally just score if you're pressing down.
And it's even more a flex if you do it on 29, because you get like less points.
Well, you know, Alan does have a decent lead here, so I guess that real-time lead is actually important now.
Right. I mean, level 19 is still a huge, like, reservoir full of potential point scoring, so...
Yeah.
We'll see. But, you know, we still have to survive, and this stack is a little scary.
Getting some decent pieces.
Okay, I did not expect that, but what do you know? Look who's in Honda Fan Cup, and look who's commentating. Yeah, good stuff for Brodin. Fractal as well, playing pretty efficient. So
yeah, Fractal is closing this gap very quickly. Then they're behind by 20 lines, right? So obviously Brodin was pushing for this real-time lead, to maybe force some kind of timer strat. But
right, everything like Bro needs every chance that he has.
Yep, pace-wise they're very close, and Fractal's actually somehow catching up on lines pretty quickly.
Fractal stack had was a pretty high stack for a little bit, so
yeah,
maybe it counted for some. Oh, misdrop for Fractal. Missed turning the stick. Yeah, that's a gift for Brodin. Just a few more lines of efficiency to make a difference. Oh, Brodin, long bar dependent strategy, but it's gonna be okay for now.
Yeah, I'm a little worried for Brodin. The runway is
shrinking.
Just yes, I'm about to sneeze again. Why am I starting to sneeze so much? But yeah, so Alan only has so much room to work with to get a lead over Fractal if it's going to go into this post.
Right, 24 line, or no, 14 line difference, 10 line difference. Yeah, and Fractal, oh, it's a spin. Yeah, hard
good while
to say.
Watching it go, probably ringing a cowbell.
Yeah,
I would like to
think. Yeah.
For these max outs. Well, at least one max out. It's like Fractal is
almost there.
Looking for that 1 million.
Oh, Brodin has to go to 29. Can Brodin get the clutch tap? No, wait.
Oh,
well.
That's huge. That's huge.
Clutch. That's actually super huge. As I noticed, Brodin has to play super low to survive. And wants.
Oh my god, that's big.
Brodin, absolute clutch move again. So 2 Tetrises post 29. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, hyper tapping.
Right. He's not even rolling.
Oh.
Okay, is this survivable?
Okay, it's top. Just top, I think. Yeah.
Right, okay, so Fractal into 29 as well. Needs to make up 90,000 points. So, oh, it all comes down to this chase down. I have no idea what Fractal's strategy will be here.
I think lining out is fine. I'm pretty sure. The gap wasn't big enough. Unfortunately, but you know, this is still not easy to do on TEC.
Well, 30 seconds down, 90 seconds to go. You know, that's a quarter of the chase down time disappeared pretty quick. 50k to go, okay. Yeah, line out pace looks like it'll do. So this is a survival game. And kind of tough sequence of pieces here. And stack is a little high. 1 minute to go. 30k. Yeah, I don't think Fractal is the type of player to go for the Tetris here to seal the deal.
No, I don't think so. They're
16k to go.
Have it in the bag if they can keep it super low here.
All right, 10k, 9. All right, like the countdown. 6, 4, 3, 1, 0.
And there it is.
There it is. Fractal with the chase down.
Take it with the near 1.2 here.
What do you mean near 1.2? Near 1.2. That's a regular 1.2. Let's go.
Oh man. GG Fractal showing that they can roll very efficiently here on Tetris Effect Connected.
I mean, if you're Brodin right now, you just gotta, you played your best, right? You got 2 Tetrises post 29 without rolling. Like, there's not much more you could have done,
I really like where their head was at for that last game, pushing down. Obviously, it did force a timer and everything. Imagine if like pushing down with those leads he had earlier, right? Even like a stronger lead.
Right.
Forcing a timer, and if you do have a more efficient game, is a pretty good idea. Like, it gives push down a lot of merit here on Tetris Effect Connected.
Definitely.
Great games from Alan, and Fractal will advance to the, let's see,
next round, which is
losers semifinals.
Losers semis. All right, yeah, I'll take a peek at the bracket. Okay. Ooh, the winners final is looking spicy. Refresh the bracket. I ran out of water, so I'm kind of dry. I need my water. But okay, let's see. Bracket. Show me bracket. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. So as you can see, Fractal advancing to the losers semifinal. To play the winner of Smooth and Scotto, which is happening soon. Actually, that might be on this channel. Hold on. Let's see.
No, I think we will be I think this might be the last match we have here on this stream. I guess production's going over it right now, but either way, that will be the next matchup, Scotto versus Smooth.